Ready? Let's try this again.
Are we starting right from the beginning? Are we crafty friends?
Yes. Okay. I won't pause this time.
Okay.
All right. Happy Monday, Floss Tube. Hello, crafty friends.
Hi, everyone. Well, this has just gone off the rails, and it's super awkward now.
Now it's awkward. So we're just gonna keep going.
Okay.
We're gonna go with it. My name's Caroline. I'm the owner of Evertote.
And I'm Carrie, the owner and dyer of Roxy Floss.
Welcome back. It is Monday, August the 12th, 2024. We're recording here at the Roxy Floss Co. Evertote.
And it's high noon.
Workshop, and it is high noon. It's high noon. Today, I've enlisted Carrie's help to join me today in sharing our third designer, Kelly Grundy of Cosford Stitchery, third video in our series of British designers. Because Carrie and I both have whips on the go from Kelly, and in fact, one of Carrie's linens was actually dyed specifically for a project that Carrie wanted to stitch, and we're also bringing in a couple of new charts today into the shop. So I've got a fair bit to share with you. Do you want to start? Do you want to start with your project?
Sure. So in anticipation of this video, I pulled this project out last night, and I just forgot how much I love stitching on it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I'm gonna put Fergus down so that I can plow through this and finish it this week, because it's super close. Well, maybe not super close, but it's close. I can do it this week.
Fergus is a full coverage Highland coup that Carrie is currently
obsessed
with. But when we discussed doing this video today, I said, could you bring in that whip? She pulled it out yesterday. And
well, I pulled it out because I had to get rid of all my long threads.
Right.
I thought I got to do something with those, and then I started stitching, and then 5 hours later.
Later, I know.
So
it'd
this
be
is
like that. I have the chart.
Oh, great.
Actually,
Windflower and the Whale.
Look at that. These are beautiful. These are so fun. Yeah. So the Windflower and the Whale. Oh, check that out.
Yeah, you can.
Up, I'll lean. There we go. Look at that. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the sort of process here, because this was not what this is not what you started out with.
No.
Because Kelly's fabric, we were going to try it on a gray fabric first, right?
Yeah, we were. And I think I started with 46, and I realized how tiny this chart is.
Yeah.
And it was just micro on the 46, and there was a couple of missteps. I tried doing the water in a highly variegated floss to try to attempt to do the waves and get everything all with one floss, and that went wildly off the rails.
Yeah. So you picked two different flosses instead.
Yeah.
Royale and Peekaboo.
Yeah.
So this is in our shop. We've got the chart. We've got floss conversion done by, I think you started with this, and I think you and Hannah tweaked it.
Yeah, definitely.
But you kind of did it as you went, and then it went into the shop with your final iteration. But it just wasn't working on the gray, and so you dyed, because we didn't have anything in the collection.
Right.
That's how you came up with Cloudbreak.
Yeah.
And it's now a staple in the shop.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Winter chicken dinner.
Yeah. So Carrie doesn't like to cut down her fabric.
And why would you actually start in the corner?
So yeah, that was funny. Anyways, it's beautiful, and you know, if you get it done, you get it done. If not, you'll remember the next time how much you love it when you.
Yeah, I don't know why. I was
stitch again, right?
Really kind of digging my heels in from starting the water, but I got through that all last night. Yeah. I'll finish it up. I'll start in the middle. It's pretty easy.
It's
just
really, really sweet.
Yeah.
I can't wait till you put the little island in at the side.
Yeah, that would
with
be
the
good.
little house.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be really sweet. So I should actually just talk about Kelly a little bit, since we're introducing you, sort of reintroducing you to her today. Many of you know Kelly already. She's been designing for a while. But I dug into her Instagram feed this weekend, And I pulled a couple of photos here to share with you. And back in, when was it? Actually, it doesn't say, but it was maybe a year ago. She put up a little introduction to herself. So I'll just read it to you. She says, hi, I'm Kelly. I am American and Canadian by birth and grew up in Arkansas. I moved to Scotland many years ago to study archaeology at university and met my British husband while I was there. We now live in Suffolk, England with our 14-year-old daughter and 10-year-old son. I actually think their kids are 1 year older now. I work as a midwife and spend every other minute designing and stitching cross-stitch patterns for my Etsy store, Cosford Rise Stitchery. I've been cross-stitching since I was 5, and I still remember the first cross-stitch I ever did, which was a duck. I also enjoy quilting, coffee, home, and seasonal decor, and all things indoorsy. I like being warm and comfortable. So actually, you can follow Kelly's Instagram feed, which is Cosford Rise Stitchery, and her most recent photo, her and her family have traveled to the Isle of Man, and Kelly's photo is her indoors doing her favorite activity, which is stitching, and her husband and her son are off like out on a mountain, you know, hiking and stuff. Hilarious. And I'm like, yep.
You can relate to that.
That's why I like Kelly so much. I can totally relate to that. I also prefer all things indoorsy. Oh. So that's awesome. Also, I've got one more photo here to include of that Kelly had posted on Instagram back before the Christmas holidays, when she was working on a piece that she was designing with Roxy Floss Co linen and fabric. And if you've been around here for a while, you will have seen this piece a number of times. In the Dale. Cute, so cute. Mm-hmm. And guess what?
Are you done? Did you actually finish it?
I finished it.
Oh my god.
I
amazing.
Finished it. I knew we were doing this today, and I was determined.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Look at that. Okay, so let me just...
Oh, the sun.
I know, isn't it good? Okay, let's show you. Okay. Ready? Here we go. I'm gonna put something behind it so you can...
Oh, it's so cute.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Look at that.
Look at it.
Look.
Oh, it's very, very, very cute.
Isn't it good?
Yeah. That's on... Oh, what is
16 count Panettone. So Kelly's model is on. Oh yeah, that's my. That's just my. Don't.
Just leave it there.
It's fine. I always tear my pattern apart, so it just fell out of the thing. There, look at the sun.
The sun is amazing.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Isn't it good? Oh, the bunnies are just so cute, and I did the butterflies and the bird, sweet robin. I really went ham this weekend, and that's why I was late to work this morning, because I was determined that I was not going to record this video without a finish, because it just I had to finish it. So it's done. Very it is done.
That's so exciting.
I know. I absolutely love it.
Have you thought about a finish? Like, are you going to do? Like,
I'm going to frame it.
Are you going to frame it?
Yeah, because you know we don't have very many Ada models, shop models, and it is a perfect example of your gorgeous fabric and what you can achieve.
Yeah.
So I should just a few words of note. Kelly's pattern says that she did the back stitching with 1 strand of floss, and her model was on 32 count linen Panettone.
Okay.
The photo is a little hard to tell with the sun, but I actually think that maybe she did it with 2 strands. And so I just decided I did mine with 2 strands. All of the back stitching on mine was done with 2 strands. So you can see the sun just kind of pops out.
Yeah, you do. I think the 2 strands for the sun.
And there's a little bit of back stitching on the butterflies for the antenna, and that's it. And I used 2 strands there as well.
Cute.
So overall, I am absolutely thrilled with it. A couple of the sun rays are charted to go on a half stitch, And it's so easy to just pierce the Ada and just stick it where it needs to go. It's not a problem doing a like a 1.5 squares where you put the sun ray. So yeah.
I love the sun rays.
Aren't they great?
They're really good.
They're kind of special, aren't they?
Very clever.
So I thoroughly enjoyed stitching this piece. 10 out of 10. It was really, really fun. Yeah, I loved it.
So if you weren't gonna frame it, I envision it doing it as a stand-up with like a wedge of fabric in the gusset.
Oh yeah.
And doing it as a stand-up for the mantle or something.
Yeah, you totally, like a flat fold or something?
No, actually like almost like a wedge pillow finish.
Oh, sweet.
With like a wedge gusset.
Yeah. That would be sweet.
Of course.
Are you going to do that for
I was going to say, of course, I'm not going to execute that, but if somebody new was inclined,
I'm just gonna frame it.
Yeah, hand it off to somebody else.
I'm just gonna frame it.
Yeah, subcontract that out.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna have glass on it. It's just gonna have simple frames so that I can tweak the rays of the sun.
Yeah.
I don't trust that to anybody, and I don't want it stuck under glass because it'll drive me nuts. So yeah, no, I'm thrilled with it. So
amazing.
Now this leads me to tell you about another chart we've had in our shop for quite a while. Very popular design of Kelly's, which is Happy Christmas to All. Another another oval shaped design. This has been a very popular design of Kelly's, both for her, but also our conversion of it. We did ours on a blue linen as well, but not, obviously we did this one before Carrie dyed Cloudbreak. So I chose Billie Jean. Now you're gonna notice a big difference here. A, I've barely done any stitching at all. And B, it's on 40 count linen, so it is way smaller. So that's my start. I know, pitiful as it is.
Doing something behind it?
There. So you can see how much smaller that is comparatively. And you know, I hemmed and hawed over this. I was actually going to restart it on a larger count because I so enjoyed the size of the in the Dale, but actually when I looked at it again closely, I thought, no, I actually really want to do this one tiny. I think it'll be really charming.
Yeah.
And then I'll have both as an example of what you can do, what they can look like, either big or small.
I think it would look equally as nice on catnap.
Yes.
If you wanted to.
In fact, we do have some customers who are stitching it on catnap with our same conversion.
Yeah, it would totally work.
Susan, Blue Crab,
Yeah.
Blue Crab in Maryland. She's Susan's stitching it on catnap. It's such a great chart.
Yeah.
I started this when we did our 6 and 6.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I've put in more than one more hour of work after that. So it's time to get back at this.
That was insane, by the way.
Yeah.
These people who do 12 and 12 on New Year's.
Yeah. So we started 6 projects in 6 hours. Every new hour you started something new.
And you have to have your, you have to have
your poop together.
Yeah. You can't be humming and hawing and getting it into a Q-snap.
No, you got to be ready to go.
Yeah.
Or else you're only going to put in 2 stitches for each hour. But yeah, this was one of those projects.
Yeah, that's good.
Anyways, but I'm so thoroughly charmed with my other oval from Kelly that I think I'm going to have to get on it. It's just lovely. Okay, we have some new charts that are going in the shop today. 3 in particular that I'm going to share with you. So again, all of these charts that we're sharing with you today are available only as physical copies through us here at Evertote, but also as PDFs through Kelly's Etsy shop, as well as numerous other designs that she's got. She's got a wonderful basket series, like monthly baskets. And I know our friend Lisa in Germany has stitched most of them, if not all of the ones that Kelly has released. They're charming, like little pillow finishes. They're really sweet.
Is she putting them into a quilt or?
I think Lisa's done little pillow finishes.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. If you see this, Lisa, let me know. So yeah, you should check out her Etsy shop because she really has some beautiful. She's got the cat and the dog that I also want to stitch.
Yeah.
Those are amazing.
Yeah. The blue Staffordshire. Yeah.
I've had this one. We actually brought this chart in a while ago, but it's finally going in the shop today, and I'm going to start it ASAP. Yeah. It is the Love to Stitch Biscornu and Scissor Fob. And I do believe, I think Lauren, New Hampshire Stitcher, stitched this and finished it. Pretty sure. But I have been, it's been on my bucket list for this year to learn how to make a Biscornu. And this was the design that I picked to do that. And so you may remember that I did a video with Daniel about the spools, stitching smalls. This was the next type of small that I wanted to tackle. And Daniel is going to join me. Now Daniel, being Daniel, has already stitched his chart. He's ready to put the Biscornu together. Yeah. So I need to get a move on. And I need to get the stitching done. They're just so, they're both so cute. So this is new in the shop today. And we are recommending Dirty Porcelain as the fabric to go with it. And those are the flosses. Nice. Yeah, love it. Other new one going in the shop today, and I'll pop in a photo here because we don't have, the next two are charts. We ordered the print copies about a week and a half ago. They just haven't arrived yet. So the next one is called Easy Peckings. And it is 3 chickens. Actually, okay, I fibbed. I did have it because I got it in England from Kelly herself. So this is Easy Peckings. And it is so sweet. Look at that. Now, coming up from Kelly, there's going to be sort of a series of these, and there's going to be a design done with quails. And she was working on it. We saw it when we saw her at the Big Stitch, and it's equally as charming. So this is going in our shop today as well with Hannah, Floss Boss Hannah floss conversion. And the third and final chart that we're popping in the shop today is a must-do for me. And I think it's probably going to be what I do after the Biscornu. It's a needle book. And I'll put in a photo here, but I have to tell you, the photo, while sweet, does not do this project justice. No. I will tell you that, so it's called From the Heart Needle Book. Kelly was using it when we were there.
Yeah. And we were all
and
like,
everyone,
what is this?
Everyone was just like, what is that? Where did you get that? How did you do that? It's so beautiful and so unique and so charming. So you basically stitch and you could do it in any color, right? But Kelly's is black floss on a neutral background. And it's the 2 gloves stitched like this. And then, of course, you turn it into a needle book and the hands do that. And
it's beautiful.
It's so beautiful. And the felt on the inside, she's cut it into a heart. So it's sweet and it's just perfect.
Yeah. And
it's literally the perfect stitching accoutrement.
Yeah. And I think you can make it as hard or as easy as you want. She did the negative space.
Yeah.
The CC stitching. Or you could just do it as charted.
Yeah.
To make it a little less stitch heavy.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
It's just, it's so
wonderful.
Beautiful. It's like when you see it, you're like, every needle worker needs one of those because it's just, it's literally perfection.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good.
It's one of the best sort of, you know, stitchy tools that's actually made by you and useful that I've seen. And
it's one of those ones where the photo just doesn't do justice. We were all
like, you look at the photo and you're like, yeah, that's really sweet. And then you see it in use and you're like, man, that is good.
Yeah.
Drop to your, like, I need that and I need to make it right now because it's so good. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm gonna tackle the Biscornu. What is this guy? I'm gonna tackle the Biscornu, and then next up is that needle book because I need one.
I like that.
Yeah. Oh.
I love her little...
Kelly takes great photos. She's
Yeah.
got really good props. So Carrie likes the...
Yeah.
Carrie likes your birds.
I might do that one. I really like that one.
Isn't it sweet?
Yeah. I imagine that would be really cute in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Doing it tiny, like on 40 or 46.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's really great. Ah, Kelly, love your charts. And you're all right too. We think you're all right. So funny story about Kelly. We go to the Big Stitch, right? And we find out that Kelly's hotel room doesn't have hot water.
Oh yeah.
But she's so nice that she's only just very quietly said something at the front desk. And they said, oh yeah, we know.
And Kelly is she's like been plunked into the UK.
Yeah.
And she's embraced that soft, quiet, soft-spoken mannerism. But if you wind her up, that Arkansas comes out.
But she just said, oh, okay. And then, proceeded to, she fibbed to us. She told us that she had some warm water by like day 3 or something like that. Now, she also made sure to tell us that she had been able to, boil water in a kettle so that she could bathe herself. I think she was concerned that we would think that she hadn't had a shower. She smelt like a daisy. Yeah. But no, she fibbed, and she, in fact, had no hot water at all.
Yeah. And she low-key got a refund. And
no fuss, no fuss.
No.
She just got on with her business.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a treat. Anyways, Kelly, it was fun. We love your designs. We're happy that we just love working with you. Yeah. So thank you, everybody. Hope that you enjoyed today's video. Hope that you enjoyed, finding out a little bit more about Kelly and her designs. And
yeah, definitely. Yeah, take advantage of them.
There you go. All right. Take care, everybody. I will see you on Wednesday with the next designer up in the series, who is Sammy from the Old Barn Stitching Co. So
excellent.
Take care, everybody. Happy stitching. Bye.